Hey, what's up guys? It's Toxic here, and today we're going to be talking about something that Roblox decided to change randomly last night that just is really weird. Because it came completely out of nowhere, there's no dev forum post about it, informing people of the update or anything, and it just seems like a really random change that they just rolled out last night. And of course, I'm talking about the brand new cursor that they added to the Roblox game. So as you guys can see right now on my screen, you can see my mouse, as usual. However, it looks very different than before. As you guys can see, this is actually somewhat similar to a normal mouse cursor. Because if you guys don't remember what the last one looked like, this is what the previous cursor used to look like. And as you guys can see, it's a cursor, except it doesn't have the little part at the bottom that kind of sticks out. Like, for example, the one on Windows, like as you can see right here, or the new one. This one doesn't have what either of those has, like right here. And also, you can see that they changed it up to make it look a little bit more 3D-ish, I believe. Because if you take a look at this one, you can see there's a little bit of like drop shadow or something if you take a look at the cursor. Yeah, it's drop shadow like directly below it. I'm gonna try to zoom in so you guys can see what I'm talking about, but it looks like there's just like a very slight amount of like a shadow to the cursor directly below it. And also, like I said, it looks a little bit more 3D. I don't know how to describe it, but it just feels a lot more 3D than the old one. The old one was a very plain, just 2D little drawing of like a little arrow. And obviously this one looks, again, a lot more like a Windows or Mac kind of cursor. And they also changed what the cursor looks like when you hover over stuff. For example, if we hover over the gravity coil thing all the way on the side, I'm gonna make sure I zoom in so you guys can see. You can see that it changes from the normal cursors you can see here. And then when I hover over the gravity coil thing here, you can see that it changes to, just like for example on Windows, if you hover over like a link or something, it also has a very similar kind of icon. And I believe Mac also, again, has a similar icon for this as well. Or cursor, not icon, but you get the point. And again, this one also has a little bit of a shadow. Like, this actually is perfect right here, this area. So you guys could see, I'm gonna zoom in, like I said. You guys could see against the white background, you can see there's a little bit of a shadow under the cursor. And something else that's really interesting about this cursor is the fact that there's actually only 4 fingers. This is probably the funniest part of this whole thing. If you guys take a look at the cursor, again, I'm gonna make sure it's zoomed in so you guys could fully see it. As you guys can see on the cursor, there's actually only 4 fingers. There's a thumb, there's an index finger, and then there's 2 fingers to the right of the index finger, meaning that it's completely missing a whole finger, and I'm assuming it would be the pinky that's missing. Or maybe it's missing, like, the ring finger or the middle finger, I don't know. But it's just missing 1 finger, and it just looks so weird. And honestly, I don't know, like, if that's just an oversight or if that's just a decision they decided to make it look smaller. I don't know why they decided to do this, if it was, again, an intentional decision. But it just looks really weird just to have 4 fingers instead of 5. But yeah, it's really strange how they just decided to randomly change the cursor. And in my honest opinion, I don't hate it. I just want to make that clear. I do not hate this cursor. It just looks really weird. But it's probably because I'm so used to the old cursor, because it's been around for so many years. I kind of think I would prefer the previous cursor to the one we have now. But then again, like I said, that is definitely down to just the fact that I'm very used to that old one and I'm not used to this new one. So only time will tell if I end up liking this one or I just end up disliking this one. But as of right now, I don't think I have fully formed opinion. Like, the cursor, like I said, it's not terrible, but it just looks really weird and out of place in my opinion. But again, I'm willing to give it a chance. I want to see, maybe in like a few weeks, a month or two, I'm gonna look back at this and I'm gonna be like, hey, it wasn't that bad. Or, hey, I really don't like this cursor now that I think about it. But yeah, like I said, I don't really have any strong opinions right now about it. I'm kind of indifferent about it, but I want to hear what you guys have to say down in the comments. Do you guys like this new cursor? Do you guys prefer the old one? Do you guys just hate this one? Do you love it? Let me know down in the comments. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.